These purple style gel pillows are the best. I've been using, I call it purple style because, first of all, this is not the brand purple. But second of all, I've been using them before purple came out. As far as I knew, purple didn't exist. And I had some injuries, or I guess I have a lifelong condition, and we found that out when at one point in time I couldn't even move one of my legs anymore. And that was just like one small bit of time to that year where things got real bad. So I started looking at medical equipment for many things, and one of them was a cushion, to help my back and hips and stuff like that, and try to see if there's any, because like sitting hurt, standing obviously would hurt too, but just trying to sit around for the rest of my life began to hurt. And so I was like, okay, so people in wheelchairs, they sit down, they never get up. Okay, some of them never get up, so they must know the best stuff. So I went, looked in medical supply, and got a wheelchair cushion. From a local store, big name store like Kroger, something like that. And that thing sucked. I didn't get rid of the pain. And it wore really fast as well. And then I found one of the wheelchair cushion dealers had this gel pattern thing. And like the reviews were pretty good. So I picked that up. It was a little bit, all the wheelchair seats were pricey, but this was probably the most expensive one. Just like the brand purple. Probably the most expensive bed, cushions, and, other things, pillows you'll find. But there's a reason that technology, is newer, and they can sell it for that price, so they do. A place like that still sell it. Like this thing right here, I think I paid $20 or $30 for it. And it's actually, I ordered it off Temu just to see if it was like legit, and it is pretty legit. It comes with the cover, the grip pads on one side. The grip pads aren't so great on the Temu one, but it doesn't necessarily matter if your seat doesn't sink in. It's not going to stay too well. Like this seat right here is like slip and slide, so anything's going to come off that unless I get it oversized so it hangs off the edge so the arms keep it in place. And I do recommend getting them oversized because you want your leg here cushioned as well where the chair hangs down. Most likely you're going to want that. And so the pillow has this gel-like structure to it. I'm sure there are some fake ones out here, but this one actually is legit. Doesn't seem to be like, it's not like the old school tech I had, and it's definitely not like exactly shaped the way purple is, but it still does the job. And this thing's a little small, but I'm a little small too, so it still works for me, but I do prefer to have like the oversized ones. And they make double-sized ones too that are even softer. Purple has like one for truckers and stuff. And I'll tell you, I wouldn't have gone very far. Being very happy if I didn't have one of these things the first year I needed it. And from there, I would take it everywhere, like in my car and stuff. I already had, some nice, soft, I don't know, nice leather Cadillac seats, but they weren't exactly soft either, but they weren't, bad. The only problem I had is it raised me like an inch, and for some reason the Cadillac is designed for people who are 5'4", and I'm 5'7", so raising up like an inch or two in my car, like pretty much I had to lean my seat back and not be all up on the wheel like this and stuff, which is cool to do, but when you're doing a job and you're traveling at a steady pace, I don't like the cruise mode, especially like when I'm in a higher up vehicle. I don't like to be in cruise mode so I can like see the other little baby cars driving around and stuff, right? Don't want to hit them. Or anything that falls off of them. Yeah, don't want to do that either. But anyways, yeah, these things, they're legit. Like I said, this is a temu one, so I can confirm that's legit. And the purple, I've laid on the purple beds. I've sat on their cushions. The purple is like the main name behind this type of technology these days. Like I said, it existed before purple. They didn't invent that. They just invented it being purple. It used to be gel. Gel all used to be blue. Pillows with gel in them. For some reason, gel thingies, gel rests for your mouse, all were blue. And then purple just dyed it purple. So I think that's all they do there, is they dyed it purple and called it purple. And then marketed it, because no one was marketing those cushions before, and it's not like you really even need a good cushion. And you need your stereo, you need your computers, your games, you need your food, you need a bed. You don't think, unless you get an injury or something, unless you got some back pain, you don't think about a cushion. Who cares? I want to get pizza. Who cares about a cushion? But man, especially on this chair, this chair is like nothing. It's like, it's got foam inside, but it's just like the outside is so hard. It's like sitting on a child's play chair or something, almost. And pretty much, yeah, if you need a good cushion, these gels are the best thing I've ever found. It's more than just a marketing gimmick that they're selling, that Purple sells it so expensive. They were always a little expensive. Like I said, I think I paid 20 or 30 for this little thing right here. And like I said, I don't think that's big enough for most people, and it's not big enough for me either. But it works because I paid for it, and it's what I got right now. Until I get like the double-decker purple, which the double-decker oversized purple, I actually recommend that for everyone, because your gaming chair, I had a nice Serta office chair. Serta makes sofas and stuff and beds and stuff, and so it's like, kind of big, but I think most office chairs are kind of big unless you get one of those little dinky ones on purpose. Especially you get the Trump line chair or something like that. It's executive size, and so those large ones from Purple are what work. And like I said, there's other brands that make them. And sometimes with my old one, this newer one, I'm not sure if it's they've improved the gel technology or the honeycomb shape that Purple started coming out with prevented it. But my old one with the square gel pattern, I would have to, every 2 days of sitting on it, I would just have to flip it like twice. Like I could keep it in its pillowcase and just flip it twice. So, it's really about the only negative thing I could say. And it's like, there's not even a problem once you learn that it's not actually deformed and ruined forever. It just needs a new age fluffy. But yeah, definitely get that if you got some lower back problems on. The other thing is your junk. Your midsection might get a little sweaty, but it's going to on any seat.